Greetings, everybody. It's Wine Festival week, and I've got actually a really interesting fellow Canadian, Bruce Murray, and he's an investor in this winery called Zorzal. And we just tasted the wines, making sure that everything's okay, so we don't open wines. And they're great. They're great wines. Now, I've never been to Argentina, so I'm going to get Bruce to just tell you about the region, what the winery is about, and then we're going to taste the wines.
Sounds good. Well, thanks for having me here, John.
Oh, pleasure.
Pleasure to be here. So it's a winery that we have in Mendoza, in the province of Mendoza, more specifically near the town of Tupungato. We're right on the edge of the Andes Mountains, and we're roughly at about 31, 32 degrees latitude, which is about the same latitude as Los Angeles, to give you an idea of heat. So it's a very hot area, produces some great wines, and Argentina is obviously a very fast-growing country. We have some fantastic winemakers, and the Canadian shareholders have joint ventured with the Argentinian winemakers to produce this great wine. So,
how old are the vines here? Because they have some girth to them, some density.
They do. The Malbec that we will taste is coming from a 35-year vine, and the Cab as well, I believe, is 10 or 15 years. So we source our grapes from the area. We have three brothers, the Michelini brothers, who are well-known winemakers, and we're pretty proud of the product that we have.
Wow. Well, it's not a product, it's handcrafted. It is
handcrafted.
Yeah, it's tasting, because the color is super rich, but some nice blueberry and black cherry colors.
Yes.
The nose.
The nose is phenomenal.
This almost like Zin-like in a sense, but not overly ripe. Really kind of layers of earthy, chocolatey complexity to it. I really like this wine.
Yeah, the Cab is one of my favorite of the varietals.
It's great. And yeah, I know I taste a lot of wines on YouTube, but I'm not going to taste a wine that I don't like. I'm just not going to do it. So yes, I like all the wines that we taste. It doesn't seem right to sit here and lambaste the wine, just for you guys that are little skeptics out there. Let's taste it. It's fresh.
It is.
It's got a high acidity, a nice minerally acidity to it. I'm reading the back of the label, and it's 14.5.
Yes, yeah. It's a nice balanced wine. Our winemakers know what they're doing, and I've had it described as silky, and I like that comment on this wine as well. So I think it's got a very silky feel on
no angular edges to it. I'm a big fan. It's the first time I've tasted this wine, and I really like it. It's
very good with meats, obviously. A nice steak or yeah,
that's impressive.
It's tough for me to pour it out.
Well, it's a little bit before noon somewhere. I don't know where. But okay, this is the Malbec. Just pouring it, looks like it has a little bit deeper color. Are the vines older, or?
Yes, 35-year vines in this case for this Malbec. So we're pretty.
Wow. Yeah, it's much more deeper in color, blacker notes to it. And
the nose is really distinctive for Tupungato, which is the area that we're in Mendoza. So it's got a very different nose to it. It's got a mineral nose almost to it. I've heard a lot of descriptors to it. You probably have a lot of descriptors that I can't even come up with.
Well, how about I like the wine?
Yeah, exactly.
Again, 13.5% alcohol, so just right on this, for me, right on the sweet spot. Very broad on the palate. The fruit is very compact. It's not exuding all over the palate like you get some real blousy, over-alcoholic wines.
Yes.
That are just they fight for room on your palate. It's compact. It has a place on your palate. Earthy notes. Again, fresh mineral acidity. A bramble. You get those little cubes of baking. What do they call? They put them in like Christmas breads. That baking spice.
Yes.
Those type. Sorry, I can't remember the name of it.
It's peppery. There's a little
Christmas cake.
Yeah, Christmas cake. There you go. Okay.
I really like it. It's great. And again, these wines are $20.
Yes.
So for $20 in this province, that's a deal. I don't think you're going to find much better value at that price range. So thanks for coming by.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy the wine festival. Thanks,
I will.
everybody.
I will.
Cheers.
Cheers.